Welcome to Steven's Magic Castle. Alright, let's see here. We don't need that. Let's load them up. I still think I got quite a bit ways to go. That's what I think. Zoot doo doo, la 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 la.
Ryza さん、少しならいいですけど、無限に採掘はしないでくださいね。
Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see. Let us continue on our way. Let us continue on our way. We gotta synthesize the flame hair clip.
何作ろうかな?
Oh, 何作ろうかな? Of course. Of course. Alright, let's see. Oh, we don't have something that we need. Oh, we need the do it solvent solution. Do I have enough to make another one of those? Gosh, I hope so. Where is it? Oh no. What do I need? I need a do it stock solution. Where do I get that from? I forget. Spinel Forest is where I need to go, I guess. There's none over here. I don't remember where it is. Aha, right here. So somewhere here is what I need. Oh, leave me alone. Oh, wait a minute. It's this place. It's just this stuff, right? I remember coming here now. Oh, let's get a bunch. You never know when you're gonna need some of this stuff. Hey! Oh, yes, get the ingredients. Think I got enough? Think I got enough? I'm gonna go ahead and say I got enough. I got quite a bit of it. You get an unlimited amount. Wow. Yeah. Alright, now I just need to... There it is, there it is. So I need this, right? I think that's what I needed. Let's mix some of those. DJ Tanner! Let's make one more just in case. DJ Tanner, oh yeah. Alright. Now, where's the thing that I need? The Judah crystals. Okay, now I need to get the do it solvent. Oh wait, now what do I not have? Neutralizers? Okay. Let's make some neutralizers, I guess. Give me some SP at very least, so can't complain about that. DJ Tanner.
どれにしようかな。まだまだすごくなるかも。レベルアップ。マテリアル化解放。よーし、いけ。何作ろうかな。
何言ってるんですかな。
まだまだすごくなるかも。レベルアップ。
レベルアップ。
解放。
開封。Alrighty. Yeah. There we go, there we go. Good as new, good as new. And let's get some green ones while we're at it. DJ Tanner. Alright, now you can make the damn hair clip. There we go. Now let us deliver the clip. There we go. If you think toads taste good, wait till you try the toads from my hood. Alchemist is what I asked for already? Yes, I have it. I have it for you right here. Alberta, your hair clip is ready. Let me see. Just like the drawings, you've captured the shape perfectly. Well, that's because I have been trained so strictly here. But the treatment of the surface is a little off. It has to perfectly match what it's to be used for. Grown. You're a pretty hard one to please, aren't you? No, it's not bad. The Deputy Union will not lose her touch if she is traveling with you. So this wasn't really a request, but more a test for me. There's that aspect as well. When you next head out, I would like you to give this hair clip to the Deputy Union head. This lack of completion may stimulate her motivation for creating something. What a horrible thing to say. Zoot doot doo. Alright. Now we gotta go to the glasswork shop. We're just gonna use our sacred powers to get there. Just move me right over there, how about? Alright, let's see. Everybody's here already, wow. Alchemist, may I have a quick word with you? Huh, I guess. There's one thing I would like to ask. The Deputy Union head is still planning on traveling with you for a while. I think that's what she intends to do for the time being. I see. Well, not that I am against that, but if that's the case, I'd like to request you create something for me. Now, this guy too? Fine, I'll make you something. A brooch? Why me, and not one of the craftsmen? I have my reasons, which I would prefer to tell you later. Anyway, could you please do it? And also... Yes. Please keep this a secret from her. Would like to be created with your hands, Alchemist. Oh, okay. Okay. Let us return to the atelier. We got a brooch to make. She's like, ooh, this book will teach me how to make the brooch. Now she knows. This is even better than... I wish they would make a video game of mazes and monsters starring Tom Hanks. Okay, what do I need? Okay, I just need to make more of that crap. Here you go. And it uses a lot of neutralizers. That's probably good enough, right?
何作ろうかな。どこに入れよう。
Oops, I did not mean to do that. There we
ど
go.
こに入れよう。どこに入れよう。いい感じじゃ。
Oh, that's
よ
good.
し、いけ。
Alright, we've made some things.
ライザ、何を作っていたんだ。
Let's take it all the way back to him now.
なるほど。
Dun 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 la 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 la.
ものづくりをする人たちが集ま
Okay.
ってる街。
A city where creative people gather together. This is great. I love cities like this. Ooh, a paper.
いいもの手に入るか
Alright,
な。
let's see. Got anything good for me?
いらっしゃい。何を買って。
And then I figured I might as well look, you know? I don't think I've ever owned
こ
that
れでいい。
before.
はい。まい
Could be wrong. I wish it told me how many I have. I don't think I need any of that
Maido
stuff. Do-do-do-do-do-do. She got something cool to say? Nah, not really. The Alchemist. I'm so sorry to keep asking, but could you do me another favor? Huh? Of course. What is it? I asked you to gather scintilla ore before, right? There was a stained glass window at the back of the cave. It was before the mine became abandoned, and I'm trying to somehow recover it, but there are monsters in the area. For us, we are a little out of debt, so you want to go in there and take them out? Yeah, that's basically it. Can you help us? Understood. Let us begin. Alright, I can... Wait. I thought that's who I was supposed to do it. That guy just randomly gave me a quest in the middle of
これで大
me
丈夫
doing
です
this
か。
for him. I was about to say, like, what? Why is he making me go kill monsters now?
ブローチができましたよ。
Saverio,
サベリオ。
Saverio, your brooches are ready.
おう、見せてく
Let
れ
me take a look. Okay, looks good. Glad to see you were able to understand the drawings. Well, I have been trained here,
だが
but you're not utilizing the luminescence enough. The colors should be a little brighter too, considering it will be used formally. Oh, so then I didn't pass.
いや
No, generally speaking, it's pretty good. The deputy head won't lose touch if she's with you, Alchemist. Wow, that sounds familiar. Alexander in the house, back in action. That's right, guys. Gee, it wasn't so much a request as it was a test for me.
それだけでも
Not just a test. When you next head out, hand this to the deputy head.
完成品
I think she'll be much more encouraged by it than a finished product. I'm not quite sure I like the way you put it. That guy's insulting my skills, man. Sheesh. Go to after arresting it. Okay, fine. We'll go back to the atelier. The hogs are in heaven tonight. Mazes and Monsters Part 2. The Return
こ
of
の地域
Pardue.
は魔石で構築されているようだ。なかなか興味深いところだな。
Let's see. Just need to take a little rest, is all. What the heck is the bed at?
どれくらい休
Eating a living and fighting wasp in HD. Dude, that crab is hardcore, dude. That crab is doing the Lord's work.
忘れ物はするなよ。
Screw some wasps.
あ、帰ってきてる。
I'm on the crab. I'm on Team Crab for sure.
よし、今日も頑張ろう。いっぱいいってらっしゃい。
Oops, not what I wanted.
お帰りなさい。
Oh, thank you for those grapes, young sire.
そうだ、クラウディアがもう少しで揃うって言ってたけど、いっぱいいってらっしゃい。
Get out of here, you
ま
slimes.
た広場にいるかな。
What is going? What did I do? Somehow the cursor had never moved this fast before. I feel like I'm playing the game in fast forward suddenly out of nowhere. just going crazy.
一休みできるか。
Yeah, bees I can tolerate because the honey.
クラウディ
Claudia.
アライザ
Ryza, perfect
ちょうどよ
timing.
かった
Huh?
少し前に
The
言ってた
documents I
書類
mentioned
が
before
全部
have all
届いたんだ
arrived.
そういえ
That
ば
reminds me, you said something about a background check. What do you mean by that?
そんなに怖がらなくても大した話じゃないよ
I don't know, like, I wasn't noticing an issue with the game previously, but all of a sudden,
たちなんだ
just now out of nowhere, I noticed that the cursor on the map is moving, like, really fast compared to how it was. Maybe I accidentally pushed a button that made it do that. You mean that you were checking on the alchemist? Why would you do that?
ライザには言ったよねいつか
I mentioned to you, right? Someday you will need an alchemist so that you can rely on their abilities to help me figure things out.
お母さんも
For your mother, right?
それは一番大事
The
な
most important thing, but not only that, I want to use alchemy to achieve greater things.
大きな
Greater things. Yes, I want a system where everyone can feel the same sense of security I feel when I get medicine made by you. So you want alchemists to make and appraise medicine for people on a regular basis. That's a pretty big dream, but are there enough alchemists around to do that? No. There's not, but maybe they should make a spin-off game about
本当
that,
に
huh?
錬金術を使える人は
That's the thing, there are a few who call themselves alchemists, and even fewer can actually use alchemy.
錬金術師を
There are phonies who just call themselves alchemists. That's pretty bad.
本当に錬金
Even
術が
those who
使えても
use alchemy are only able to make a limited selection of medicines, and it's doubtful they actually have the skills to make them correctly.
それで
And so I was reminded of how great an alchemist you and Impel are. Well, thank you. You're not gonna give up on that ambitious plan, are you?
もち
Of
ろん
course not.
まだ始めたばかりだ
I
し
have to just. I have only just started, so I'm going to take my time and stick with it until the end, once your
今の
quest
こ
is
とが
over.
片付いた私も協
I
力
will
させ
help
て
you
もらい
too,
ま
of
すよ
course.
こんな風に
Like this, so many things just keep popping up that I want to do with you, Ryza. So, huh?
神代の人たち
So
みたい
please
に
don't make something like
とんでも
the
ない
people
ものを
of the
作って
Age of God
どこか
did
に
and
消えたり
disappear
しない
like
でね
them. That'd be hilarious if that's how the game ends. That's how they end the trilogy. Ryza disappears into another dimension. The end. Don't worry. Don't you actually think I could even think of something that complex?
考えなくてもいきなりパパッとやっち
I
ゃう
don't
から
think you're
心配
planning
なんだよ
to, but you might do it out of the blue.
そこも
No
大
need to
丈夫
worry. I have a close friend who would stop me if I tried anyway.
食べてた
You do?
手先の器用な職人さんがいたら教えてご挨拶して
Okay, something weird is going on. Like, it's making me auto
なんだか
run.
見られてる
What is happening? What did I do? Whoa, everything has gone haywire. What the heck is going on here?
話してる時が一番自然体でいられるかもしれないな
What did I do, man? I feel like I screwed up something. It's the weirdest thing.
休んでばっかりもいられないや
Like, for some reason, it's making me, like, auto speed
一度
run.
アトリエに戻ろう
It's gonna drive me crazy if I can't fix it, but why? Why does the map move faster now? I have to have did this somehow, right? What the heck is going on here? Oh, I do see that there's a cursor speed button now. No? Oh, I think I know what's going on now. This stupid controller is being an idiot. That's what it is. Let me try again. There we go. For some reason it was acting like I was holding down the R button. I just turned it off and turned it back on, and now it's normal again. That was weird.
そういえば近場に美味しい甘味の
Checking in from a bachelor party where they're discussing Berserk. Hell yeah, man. It's the sounds like a not too horrible of a bachelor party.
あんまり勝手に離れると怒られますよ。
Dun, 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 dun. Sorry to keep you waiting, everyone. I have finished teaching all skills to both guilds and given them instructions for handling things while I'm gone. Good job. We just have to wait for them to finish the Centennial statue now. They've been trying to build that thing for a minute now, jeez. I guess you are sad about leaving. I am, a little. Don't worry, we are all here for you. There are so many people and faces around you. When out and about together, you will never be bored or lonely. Thank you all so much. Now leave the soppy stuff behind, and let's move on to the next step. Before that, though, I have gifts from the Severio and Alberta. A glasswork fairy stone accessory with the hammer symbol of the Glasswork Guild, and another with the flame symbol of the Fairy Stone Guild? I wonder if this is some kind of harmony craft. If that's the case, it's a weird way of doing it. I'm sure this is probably the easiest way for a craftsman to get their messages across. Two of them seem to think that our travels is no more than the Deputy Union head going on a journey to train. They were both worried about you losing your touch and getting rusty. Is that so? Oh, this is something you made, right, Miss Ryza? The luminescence and the way the surface treatment is. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. That was quick. Well, I still have a long ways to go as a craftsman. I'm having to turn off the online ordering at my restaurant because we're going to be closed tomorrow morning because of a planned power outage. And I just now remembered, so if I don't remember to turn it off now, I'll accidentally forget and people will be trying to order online. There won't even be anybody there. Alright. Looks like I got that taken care of. I'll probably double check it in the morning if I can remember, just in case. Alright, anyway. Well, I still have a long ways to go as a craftsman. Don't you want to go say thank you? Bachelor party, all up in your face. Do-do-do-do. Anyway, now, yeah, the city's doing a planned power outage tomorrow during, it just so happens to be that the whole time they're going to have the power out is during my hours of operation for Sunday, so I'm just having to close the restaurant instead. It's weird. Shall we head off? Let's move on out. Let's head back to the Atelier on the Kark Islands. Like, it's not like the whole city is doing a power outage. It's just, like, affecting, like, the block that I'm on. Or a few blocks near me, you know what I mean? Just that area. I don't know what they're doing, but they notified me earlier on in the week to let me know that that was happening. I was like, wow, thanks a lot. I'm back. Okay, let's sort out our, What is it? What's going on? What happened? The crystal and the tablet are beginning to glow. Did you do something? You didn't do anything, right? No. No, we have just transcended. Maybe the tablet reacted to something. Ah, the crystals are shattered. It seems to be reacting to the force of the transcendence caused by the tablet, but maybe not strong enough. For to-go orders, I would say it's kind of a decent mix, honestly. Some days you get more phones, some days you get more online. But the majority of our customers come in to eat and dine in. It serves to be reacting to the force of the train. Oh, I already read that. Guess we need to study a lot more about this. Hey sis, what about the silver one from the tunes? Do you think you can use it? Yes, I was looking. I was thinking to look into that one as well. It might take a little while. Then I guess we should take a little break. Miss Ryza, have you seen Patty? No, I was focused, so I didn't know. If you're looking for Miss Patricia, then I think she is headed to the Valence Company. She seemed to be in a hurry. I think I will go and check on her. When I'm with you, all kinds of things happen. An island showing up doesn't shock me anymore. Oh yeah, okay. Anyway. Head to the Valence Company. I have to go all the way there? Whoops. So I need to go here. Let's head on over to here. Back to the place where it started it all. Dude, I hear that, man. Even though I do burgers for a living and I've eaten more than my fair share of burgers. Nothing quite hits the spot like a good burger, man. I don't know what it is about it. It's just damn good. Oh my gosh, man. There's so much funny stuff that has happened over there over the years. It'd be hard to just say what's the funniest. I'm trying to think of a good one. One that's actually so much crazy stuff. I don't know why I need to go over here and break these. I mean, there's so much funny stuff that has happened there. Some funny, some gross funny. One time I had a server throw up on a customer's table. That was way back in the old days. And she was so embarrassed that she wouldn't come back to work. She's actually a pretty good server. So, like, I spent, like, 2 weeks talking her into coming back, being like, come on! It was late at night, nobody will notice. Nobody will notice. Yeah, that mouse eating thing makes me sick, actually. It's so gross. But I will say, Nathan has eaten at my restaurant many times. Actually, before I owned the restaurant back in the old days, Nathan used to work at the restaurant with me. Nathan used to work at my restaurant. So he every time he happens to be in town, he always stops by and eats. Even if it's unfortunately a situation where I wasn't there. Everyone, oh, what should I do? But I have no idea. She was sick, as in she was hung over. have you calmed down?
どんな手
What
紙
was
を
the...
お父様がタオさんからの返事
I've had
を
like people pull down their pants and start trying to pee in the corner,
推薦の雲行き
and then I have to throw them out. Like, what the hell do you think you're doing?
そんなに期日が迫ってたの？タオが何も言わないからもっと余裕あるのかと。
One time there was this guy that used to work with us called this happened back when it was the original owner of the restaurant, but there was this guy and we always called him Mosquito Mac. We didn't call him that to his face, but we just pretty much spread it around to where everybody just called this guy Mosquito Mac behind his back. I remember one day the old owner, he was getting pissed at him because he was doing shitty at his job or whatever. And I remember he turned around to him and he was like, "God damn it, Mosquito Mac!" And we were just like, oh my god, he called him Mosquito Mac to his face. It was hilarious. And then he threw him out. Whatever the reason is, there's no way to return all the favors. I'm gonna teach him a lesson.
待ってください。違う。
It was a crazy homeless guy. But he was the most hilarious crazy homeless guy ever. They called him Bradshaw. That was what he was called. I don't really know what his real name was. But this guy would always be doing the craziest stuff. The craziest stuff. Like one time, like he would be doing some stuff like, "Hey, I got a job down the street painting buildings," and he would show up and like there would be paint all over him where he was actually just huffing paint. He didn't get no job. I remember one time he pulled up.
何が？
A guy came out of nowhere. He just looked like a cartoon mosquito. That's why. He looked like an animated cartoon mosquito. But I remember this guy pulled up on a riding lawnmower in front of the restaurant. This is in the middle of a downtown area. This isn't like, you know, it doesn't make sense. So he pulls up on a riding lawnmower with a wagon on the back of it, and that crazy Bradshaw guy was just standing outside there. And then the guy on the lawnmower was like, "Come on, Bradshaw, get in!" And so the Bradshaw guy got into the back of the wagon, and they were driving off down the road. And right when they got out of eyesight, because we were just sitting there smoking cigarettes, watching them like, what the hell? Right when they got out of eyesight, here came the cops. And the cops drove over and got them. I don't know what they did. There used to be this one homeless guy that would sneak into the restaurant, and he would try to sneak into the kitchen when nobody was looking, and he would steal pre-packaged portioned meats, but he was so bad at stealing them that he would leave a trail of meat on the ground that led over to him. And I remember one day, I went up to him, I was like, "Dude, I know that you're stealing the meat." And he was like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "Dude, there's literally a trail of meat leading to you. Like, it's obviously you. Stop stealing the meats, man. Come on." Mr. Ryza, how much do I know you? Archaeology and architecture, right? He got accepted into those two departments and isn't sure which one to choose, right? Huh? Everybody's freaking out. At the academy, these are two different subjects, and you have to decide which one you want to pursue before you get in. Yes, I thought he would be happy to return to the capital, but then he sent me this letter, which made me follow him here. Dude, I always wish that I could have made... the way how the restaurant is now is like a lot more normal, because I'm a sort of a different kind of owner than the previous owner, but it used to be like out of control. This restaurant was ridiculous. Like, if there was a reality show of this restaurant, it would have been probably the most popular show that existed. It was so ridiculous. There was something ridiculous happening every night. It was so absurd. Like, in reality, if I sat down and just started talking, I have millions of stories about that restaurant before we took it over. I mean, there's funny stuff that happened once I became the owner of the restaurant too, but not like how back in the old days, dude. It was a crazy time. I left out, chased after him, desperate to meet him. That's why I pointed the finger at you, all one-sidedly. But then I saw how Mr. Tao was having exciting adventures with you all, and he looked so happy. Well, I just worked at the restaurant forever, and I always liked working there. I moved away for a while and did like a really high-paying job out in Denver, and then I don't know, something I missed about it. So I moved back to Tennessee and started working at the restaurant again. And then the owner, you know, he was starting to get older. He's had the old owner, he unfortunately had a few heart attacks. And he was kind of done with it. So I decided to buy it. And that's how it pretty much happened. Me and Dave bought it together originally. But then Dave got done with it. And now it's just my restaurant.
こうして今も進む道を強要しているのもお父様も
Maybe father will accept him. Maybe I'm forcing my feelings too hard on Mr. Tao.
勝手すぎて
I was so selfish that I just hated myself. And I cannot say, I want you to do this anymore.
そんなに思い
If you feel so down about it, why don't you dump everything on Tao?
それは
That's a bit rough.
少し乱暴で
How
は
about trying to find a compromise?
辛くても今は
Yeah, he had like 4 heart attacks. And what's crazy is the first 3 heart attacks he had and just kept working. Kept working in the kitchen. Even though it seems hard, you shouldn't do anything about it right now.
クラウディア
What's funny about the guy is after he sold the restaurant to us because he was done doing it, then he just turned around and opened another restaurant. Like, what? Kind of strange, but whatever. His new restaurant's awesome, though. I love it. It's like a Nashville hot chicken kind of restaurant. It's really good.
むしろ取り組みながら答えを探ってるんじゃないかな
It's called Voodoo Chicken. If you're ever in Johnson City, Tennessee, check out Voodoo Chicken. It's a really good Nashville hot chicken joint.
自分の都
If
合
you
を
want
相
to
手に
impose
押し
your
付け
will
たい
onto
なら
them, you have to pay a reasonable price, even if it is about your heart.
私の方が
I am more than willing to pay the price. I will do anything for Mr.
タ
Tao.
オさん期限を引き延ばす方
I
法
will
が
see
ない
if
か
we can extend the deadline. I will write to my father to discuss it. That's awesome, Claudia.
尊敬します
Massive respect for you. That's the dignity of a true woman. Oh, dang.
何言ってるの
What are you two saying? She don't like that. Okay, I need to continue my research too. First, we have to solve what's going on the island. They're like, yeah, anyway. Anyway.
フェデリーカに言われた
I
くない
believe this will take me back there. Do 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 do, yeah, 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 yeah. Little shrimp cocktail for the children. Eating shrimps. Dude, it's so cool in this game earlier that we got to have a shrimp dinner in the game. Like, what's the chance? Ryza, how's the research going?
いや
Well, nothing much.
結局ネメドから持ち帰った金属のことがよくわからなくて
I haven't really found anything about the metal I found at Nemad. Nemad. Do 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 do. They say you use some kind of device, and I don't think it's some kind of ordinary
こ
metal.
れは少々甘く見すぎたか。賢者殿の挑戦を数百年もの間跳ね返し続けたのは伊達じゃない。
Yeah, I went to California not too long ago. I personally like where I live, but, you know, in the United States, I feel like, and a lot of people, I'm like one of the few that feels like this. I feel, I've lived all over the country, and I've traveled all over the country, and I don't meet a lot of people who I can get to understand what I'm saying here because they just don't get it because they haven't left their hometown enough, you know? But in America, man, no matter where you live, it's really just all the same. It's all the same no matter where you're at. It just looks different in different areas. It's the only thing, you know what I mean? So if you like the beach, then move to the beach because for that reason. If you like living in the desert, then go live in the desert because outside of the scenery, everything is just exactly the same everywhere you go. if you live in Tennessee and you decide, you know what, I'm gonna move to Colorado, and you're like, wow, this looks so different. As soon as you step inside any store, any building, it's all the same shit. All the same. All the people act the same. It seems like they don't at first, but at the core of at the end of the day, everybody just kind of acts the same. It's all the damn same stuff. You've been to one Walmart, you've been to all of America. That's pretty much how it works. Like, I'm more of a fan. I like where I live, and for me, it's like a thing where it's like, yes, I do enjoy lots of other things about different places and different states, but that's what vacations are for. In my experience, places that I live, I don't really take as much advantage of, like, tourist type of stuff. But that could just be me, you know? To each his own, I say. I say if you want somewhere you think you want to live, then go live. But go live there because you really want to, not because you just think it's going to be different than where you're from before. Because it's not different. It's all the same shit, just a different skin on it. No matter where you go, you're going to have to work some shitty job to make it by in the world. You're gonna go buy your groceries at the grocery store that's owned by the same grocery store that you used to go to back in your old town. You're gonna work, you're gonna sleep, you're gonna eat, you're gonna pay your bills. That's gonna be the main thing you're doing. It's just the same everywhere you go. Unless you're rich. If you're rich, maybe you can live a little bit different. Maybe it will matter then. But most people are not rich. But I actually do like where I am. I have no problem with it at all. I probably will stay here forever. Unless the restaurant fails. If the restaurant were to fail and I had to shut the restaurant down, then I would be halfway tempted to move. Well, I'll move wherever my kid lives, probably. But if my kid was an adult and the restaurant failed, I would just go move close to where Nathan lives. Just wherever Nathan's live, that's where I'll go move to. Probably nowhere is really that different at the end of the day, I bet. I mean, some places are going to be drastically different because it's totally not even similar to your own culture. But you know what I mean? That's when we're talking about world travel. Anyway, I will gather the others, so let's go to the heart of the island. Sure. How do I get to the heart of the island again? I don't remember. Is that around here? Yeah, I will always make sure to keep my kid close. Let's see here. Somewhere over here. Oh, way over. Oh, so I need to get on a boat. So I have this feeling like... Oh, yeah. I bet it's over here. Yep. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? But hopefully we do. It's not really a secret that affects anything drastically, but I thought an explanation might help Ryza make an informed decision. I would love to hear it. To summarize what we have learned so far, we are sure there is a dragon vein running through the Lake Ellipse. The same one that we use for teleportation and the code of the universe was also moved during a dragon vein too, right? It is no coincidence that a dragon vein is at the lake. First of all, Kirkin Island wasn't initially intended for people to live on. I'm sure of that, as we found that note at the Pinner Holy Tower. It'll probably be like when our kids are all grown up and stuff. Then we'll just be like, yeah, fuck it. It was just there as a shelter. That's what the note said. Now I'm starting to remember. It was used as an evacuation shelter, but maybe it served for some other purpose too. There's just one more thing I want you to remember. Something we heard from Starchild at the ruins around the capital. What we heard was, the alchemist that created Kirkin Island created it with the intention to make an island that could fly. Oh, well, actually, the main reason I don't do Embers with Nathan is just because, like, it's more of a timing and scheduling thing. It'd be one of those situations where, like, I'm playing the game and he's playing the game, but we're never actually playing it together. You know what I'm saying? Actually, that was just talking earlier today, like in our little group chat, that I was thinking about joining them. So maybe I will. Dave's thinking about playing too. Shh, Dave actually owns the game, so he totally could just start playing. I haven't bought it yet. Snow Rentaro in the house. Clint, the menace that offered the sanctuary to Felucia. However, the research didn't go that far because something happened at the stage when making the island float. The invasion. The alchemist from Clint Kingdom also tried to use a dragon vein to make Kirkin Island fly, I guess. And maybe the interference Kirkin Island is taking from those islands. I am sure that this is also due to the dragon vein. The code of the universe is anchored within the dragon vein, isn't it? It remains in this land. I think there's a possibility that the anchor is the cause of the problems. That's all I can think of for now. What do you think? Yeah, it would definitely be fun. The thing that makes it hard is, like, unfortunately, I'm the one that makes it hard, unfortunately, because with the businesses, it's hard for me to commit to, like, a nightly, weekly thing. Like, just doing MMO Tourist and now Game Geezen is, it's a challenge for me sometimes to make sure I'm going to be able to pull it off. And as you guys have seen in the past, sometimes MMO Tourist does get canceled because I can't get away from my restaurant. And where that's what Nathan does full time, I don't want to be like making constant plans with him to do stuff and then I'm bailing and then it doesn't turn out to be what he was planning to do, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'd be screwing him over constantly. I hope for the same with the teleportation mechanism. I guess not enough checking and research has been done into it. We still have so long to go, but it feels like we're making progress. Thank you, Tao. I will let you know as soon as I find something else. Thanks, Tao. You douche. Alright. Well, at least I can leave this place now. Here's the reason why. I'm in a co-parenting situation, so I don't have my kid every night. So, the way how it works out is I have my kid more days one week, and then the next week I have him a little bit less days, and it alternates. So, like, for example, this week was one of the weeks that I didn't have him as many days as I do on the other week, so that's why I did a stream on Monday, because I didn't have to work on Monday night. So I did a stream, but now this coming week I will have my kid on Monday night, so I won't be doing any streams on Monday or Tuesday. That is the reason why I'm able to stream, is because I am in a co-parenting situation. I'm not with the person that I had a kid with. So, you know, there's advantages to it for sure. Especially in my situation, where it's not like the kid's coming from a broken home or something like that. Like this, he was born into the co-parenting situation. And that's just how it went for me. Obviously, it was not planned. But it's actually one of the coolest things that ever happened to me, even though at the time I was freaking out like, oh my god, I screwed up. I screwed up so bad. But it turned out to be one of the most awesome things that ever happened. And so, like, if I actually had my kid every day, like if I was a full-on single dad and there was no mother involved and it was just me and my kid, I would never stream. I would never be streaming, ever. I wouldn't even probably, my YouTube channel would have 0 subscribers. Because I wouldn't be doing anything on it. So that is how I am able to take care of a restaurant, have a kid, and stream. Pretty much because I'm to the point in my life where I'm just an old man and I just do whatever. I don't really actively try to have like a huge social life anymore like when I was younger. So pretty much it's like if I'm not streaming, then I'm at work or I'm with my kid, and that's how you know. You'll know what I'm doing at all times pretty much by if I'm streaming or not. Because if I'm doing a stream, it means I don't have to work and I don't have my kid. If I'm not on a stream, then it means that I'm either at work or have my kid. It's like that simple. It's rarely ever that I'm doing something else. Now, I do say, there was that week I didn't do anything at the very beginning of the year where I went and visited Dave in California. So, I mean, sometimes I do stuff like that. And then closer to, and then before that, I left for a week and visited my sister. So, you know, I'll do things like that every once in a while. But outside of that, working, parenting, streaming. That's the 3 things in my life that I do. And for me, the streaming is, you know, it's not like how it is for Nathan. It would be cool if it was. But for me, it's just kind of a little hobby. Maybe streaming for me is like my midlife crisis. Because the thing I like about doing streaming is it kind of gives me that sensation of like when you're a teenager and you're just chilling on your couch playing video games, but your friends are hanging out with you and they're sort of like watching you play the game and talking to you. You know what I mean? Just chilling. Well, that's what I like about streaming. Nods. I also think that streaming helps me with the fact that I'm not able to have my son full time. So like on the days that I don't have him when he's with his mom, it gives me something to do that is like not something depressing, I guess, to me anyway. Because, you know, I've met so many dads that are in situations like me where, like, if they don't have their kid, then they're drinking. You know what I mean? They don't have their kid, then they're just spending their whole entire time depressed, waiting to get their kid again. But, like, I always miss my kid when I don't have him. But, you know, streaming with you guys on here and stuff makes me not be able to just sit around thinking about, like, man, I wish I had my kid today. I wonder what my kid's doing right now. You know what I mean? There's nothing I can do about that, so there's no point for me to be dwelling on it. Yeah, right. It's like for Nathan, it's like a disaster for him, like if something goes wrong. But like if I came on and started doing a stream and it got all screwed up, I'd be like, oh well, I guess my internet's broken. I'll just try again another time. Like I feel like I watched that Embers Adrift stream. I watched the whole thing that he did the other, or not Embers Adrift, the Pantheon stream that he did. I felt so bad for him having all those technical issues that he was having. I was like, oh man, this sucks for him. This freaking sucks. Because for Nathan, that would be like if I opened my restaurant up one morning and all my equipment malfunctioned and was ruining the food that was getting sold out or something crazy like that. And I, you know what I mean? That's like the equivalent for me. Horribleness. All right, where the heck was I supposed to be going? Head to the underworld from the Dragon's Passage. Oh, I have to do it from the Dragon's Passage? Okay, okay. I don't know if I really have to, but I'm going to. Oh wait, that didn't work. I'm trying to remember, where is the Dragon's Passage? That is not where I meant to go. I can't remember where the dragons... I'm gonna have to look on the map. I did not mean to step right back to that portal. I know that I need to go to the underworld, and I know where the Dragon's Passage is there, but I don't remember... I'm trying to remember how I got there, though, to begin with. Oh, I guess I don't have to actually use the Dragon Passage. Turns out I can just go to where I need to go. Yeah, that Nathan has always been like that too. Dude, when we were really young, the first time we were living together when we were like fresh out of high school, dude. Our computers back then were pieces of crap, obviously, because we were just young kids. Dude, he would be getting so mad at his computers for screwing up back then. He would be losing it. I'd be like in another room hearing Nathan like abusing his computer. Oh man. We should start recording the conversations that happen before we actually go live on MMO Tourist. Because, dude, there's always one of us that's having, like, a huge issue installing one of these piece of shit games that we play on there. And, dude, it is ridiculous, dude. And it feels like I'm the one every time that has absolutely no issue having the game installed. And Nathan's like, this piece of shit. And I'm like... I know this is messed up, but I didn't have any issues. Welcome back, Mr. Kala. I usually don't get that mad at electronics. The only time I can remember that I got actually really mad was back in the old days on the PlayStation 1. I had one of those original PlayStation models and it just quit working one day and I was like, this is bullshit. I was pissed. I was trying to get it to work. And I remember like I kind of like picked it up and just slammed it down, right? And that was when I realized, because of how it landed. That was when I realized that when those old PS1's lasers went bad, you could set them up on their side, and they would work. So until I got another console, my PS1 just sat up vertically, but it worked. I know, I never have any issues, and I have the biggest piece of shit computer of all of us. Of me and Nathan and Dave. I have the crappiest computer of us all. Like, my computer's not horrible, but, like, it's not, like, the top of the line nowadays. Like, this computer was top of the line, like, 7 years ago. Not now. Like, my computer, actually, believe it or not, is a computer that Dave built. and sold to me when he bought a new one. He gave it to me for such a good price. I was like, okay, it's better than the computer I have, so I'll buy it off you. So the computer I'm using now is an old computer that Dave built, and it ain't nothing special. But somehow I never have any problems with installing games or getting them to run. Now, some games I obviously have to run at a, like, lower graphics settings because the computer is not the greatest. I don't know. I mean, my internet is as good as it can be right now. I've actually got the top speed that they offer, 1 gig internet with 30 megabit upload. So I can't upgrade that unless a new internet comes around here that I can get that's better. But I don't know. I don't feel like I need new internet or anything. PC, I would like to upgrade my PC, but it's really not at the top of my list because where I don't really do much PC gaming, I'm just like, whatever, this computer's doing what I need it to do. Here's what I use the computer for mostly, streaming games through a capture card from the Nintendo Switch, like I'm doing right now. Sometimes I use it to play MMOs with the guys, but, you know, I'm not that hardcore of a PC gamer unless a good MMO that's for the PC finally comes out that I'm, like, sold on, which might happen. I use my PC for Photoshop, like graphic design and stuff like that, and making music, and it's really about it, man. That's really about all I really use it for these days. So I will probably eventually upgrade my computer one day, but it's just not at the top of my list right now. I don't feel like I have like a desperate want or need to do it. I'm sure it'll eventually get to that point, but it's still going strong for me now. Wow, are we really in a different world? This is the first time we brought him here, I guess? That's what Miss Ryza said, but it doesn't look any different. Patty, you been here, right? No, I'd heard about it many times, but I'd never gone through the gate. Oh, she hadn't been here before either? This is my first time. Oh, yeah, that's right, because in the second game, you do not even get to go here. You only get to go here in the first game. We were surprised at first, too. I'd never seen such a nice underworld before. What a way to word it. Yeah, I can't believe how well it's held up. I don't even treat it with love and care or anything. It's just there, and I turn it on and use it. It's kind of shocking, almost. But, I mean, Dave's pretty good at building computers. And he did build this. And when he built it, everything in it was top of the line. You know what? I think that we're going to see stuff come out that does the exact same thing as a Steam Deck that's going to be cheaper, that maybe also has better battery life and better all the way around. I do think that we're going to see cheaper, because the Steam Deck, you know, it's not like only Steam can make devices that would work like that, because of, it's, you know, it's not like it's a console, technically. It's just basically a little pocket PC that you can game on. I believe we will see Steam Deck competitors that are better. I honestly believe that. Like, I think I saw where Asus is working on something like the Steam Deck. And of course, you know, you'll be able to use Steam and play your games on it just like a Steam Deck, because it's just a computer. So I may hold out, because I'm not like desperately in need of a Steam Deck or anything. I think they're cool, sure. But I may hold out when it comes to the... Yeah. Eventually somebody will release one that's like badass, to where everyone's like, this is the one. This is the best one you can get for streaming portable PC games, pretty much, is what it would be boiling down to. I could see myself getting into that. It would be cool to be able to play MMOs on the go like that, as long as you had internet available, of course. I always wish they would have put Final Fantasy XIV on the Switch. They wanted to, but for some reason it just never happened. It would have been perfect on the Switch. I would have loved that. One of these days I gotta get back into Final Fantasy XIV because I still haven't beat Endwalker yet. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. It's definitely cool. Oh, I need to get up there, huh? Please let this be the one that I needed to go on. I always get confused at this place. Oh, I think I actually pulled it off. Yeah, I bet it does. That would almost be like the main reason I would maybe want to buy a Steam Deck, honestly, was just to play Final Fantasy XIV on it. That would maybe be my main thing for buying it. That's the power of the Wave Tuner clan. We are seriously engaged with communicating with our comrades, who has spread around to various places. Are there still survivors out there to search for? Yeah, not as many by any means, but some remain. It's more so us who are having troubles, because we don't have enough people to do the searching. Oh, I guess that's good. They should do a spin-off of this game in this world about these guys. That's what I want. About the Orin. That would be cool. I was only looking out for Fee, so thank you for doing so much. Dude, some of the scenes got me emotional in that game. You remember that part? I mean, I don't know if you actually played it, but there's this part where you've been playing, especially if you played it at the beginning like I did, where you couldn't speed through a Realm Reborn like you can now. Like, a Realm Reborn's super easy now. Originally, it was way harder to get through and took way longer. But you almost get all the way through that pretty much, and then you get to that part where the Signs of the Seventh Dawn, it makes it seem like that the Empire or whoever came, or the Asians maybe, came and killed all of them, and then you think that they're all dead at first, and I was like, oh my god, this is screwed up. That part got me at first. I was like, holy crap. Dude, everything in that game, Final Fantasy XIV, the character Estinian, the Dragoon, that is the sweetest character in the game, I think. Like, they should do a game that is about Estinian. Like, make a single-player Final Fantasy XIV spin-off game that's about Estinian. I would buy the shit out of it. Yeah, slim version of the deck would be nice. That thing is pretty huge. So what about Fee? Have you heard any rumors? How about it, Kala? That said, around the pass where the crossing is, that is where the Felucia herd was. Man, I don't want to deal with no Felucia right now. Come on. That's another inconvenient thing. I see, so we're just going to wipe them out. I guess we're going to go fight some Felucia here in a second. Yeah, dude, I was like in shock. I was like, holy crap, they spent all this time developing these characters and now they've been just all slaughtered. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. This is nuts. Oh, and one more thing. One more? You will know when you see it. Well, I will know it.
そこは我々の間では鳥の峠と呼ばれている。
Alright, we gotta head to the Bird's Pass. Where's the Bird's Pass? Somewhere I haven't been yet, maybe? Oh no. Almost. Almost. Oh, I actually... Guess I need to go this way.
ここがいいな。
異界にも比較的正常な場所が
I'm not gonna say it made me actually
そ
cry.
れが分かっただけでも希望が持てる
There are... Final Fantasy X, the first time I played it, actually got me teared up, though. It teared me up. That ending of that game, I was like, oh my gosh, a sad ending. Final Fantasy XIV doesn't really get me teared up because it's so... There's something about the way that Final Fantasy XIV delivers its story and how it's like throughout these expansions that come out. It makes me feel like rather than just like seeing like a storyline of a normal JRPG, I feel like I'm experiencing the history of the whole world. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I'm experiencing the history of Eorzea and I'm like one of the characters, obviously a huge character because you're like the Warrior of Light or whatever. But you know what I mean? If you feel like you're experiencing this whole history kind of. So, I don't know, it kind of hits me in a different way. I think it's really good. I think it's kind of epic in many ways. Like, dude, I love that part at the beginning of Stormblood where it has that sweet scene where it's like all those guys doing like the Garlean anthem or whatever it is. That part was awesome. Stormblood was actually really cool. I think I actually like Stormblood better than Shadowbringers. Shadowbringers was fun too, though. Still gotta do Endwalker, though. Still gotta do Endwalker. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy VIII. That's a good one too, man. All the Final Fantasies almost have got me teared up at one point or another. Even if it's just out of sheer joy. Dude, I remember being a little kid and when you got to that part in Final Fantasy IV where the twins turned themselves to stone, I was like, oh my god. That hit me there. I didn't see that coming. That was the first time I ever played a video game and experienced that kind of loss. You know what I mean? That was a first for me when I played Final Fantasy IV. That game will always stick with me because it was really the first game that I ever played that had like this epic, crazy, detailed storyline with all these characters. Because before that, you know, it was like Mario and Zelda. Like OG Zelda, you know? Which are awesome games, don't get me wrong, but they don't have no storytelling like a Final Fantasy does. These Felucia have become a nuisance in this area. Oh yeah, we got him. Yeah, right. Yeah, Final Fantasy VIII was a good story. I don't care what anyone says. When that game first came out, there was people trying to hate on it, being like, it was not as good as 7. I'm like, whatever, man. It's not... You're looking at it the wrong way. Why are you even comparing them? They're two totally different kind of stories. Final Fantasy VIII was sweet, man. Final Fantasy VIII was sweet. Tudia! Wait, is this even a way I can... Aha, I need to go this way. Might as well get all this stuff all in here. Oh, maybe there's some good stuff in there, right there in the yonder. Yep. Yeah, I thought Final Fantasy 15 was sweet. I know that there was a lot of haters of that one too, but I thought it was cool. Like, is it the direction that, like, you know, every time you start hearing about a new Final Fantasy's in development, you start imagining, like, oh, what's this one gonna be like, you know? Final Fantasy 15 is not what I saw coming. It's not that what I would have dreamed up as my dream Final Fantasy or anything, but I actually really did enjoy it. And I actually did enjoy how they did all the tie-ins with the DLCs and, like, the movie Kingsglaive and all that stuff. Dude, Kingsglaive is still a pretty cool movie to watch to this day. Like, dude, that's the way you play Final Fantasy 15. You watch Kingsglaive, then you start playing the game immediately after. That is the way to do it, I think. To watch Kingsglaive, I feel like you know so much more going into the story, it almost changes the game for you in a way. See you later, Scorpions. Final Fantasy 15. Old Noctis in the crew. There were some good characters still, too. There were still good characters. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, nobody wants to deal with this douche right here. Especially right now, not me. Why did I do this? I went the wrong way, dang it. What was I thinking? I'm just better off to go back here and run the other way. Just like hearing the Balam Garden theme is awesome. I actually love the whole Final Fantasy VIII soundtrack. There are some songs on there that I will never forget and that I'll always love. Like you cannot love Waltz for the Moon, the song they dance to, and early in the game. That was just such a great little piece for that part of the game. I'll never forget it. Graduating from the garden and talking to Quistis, who in mind I had a romantic and sexual relationship with. Oh, man. Quistis was a babe, though. You can't deny it. You can't deny it. All the Final Fantasy VIII chicks were pretty good, actually. I mean, like, how can you not love Rinoa? Why do I keep running down? I gotta get a hold of myself. I want to go down this way so bad, but I just need to go up this way. I'm out of control over here. There, now we're on the path to glory. I don't think I can play it. I think I'll get a copyright claim if I play it. Quistis was sweet, dude, and she fought with that whip. I actually really enjoyed Final Fantasy VIII, man. You know, it's so funny, though, when Final Fantasy VIII first came out, the graphics that it had, I remember being like, oh my gosh, this is the most realistic graphics I've ever seen. Did you like that remaster at all? Oh my gosh, thank God that I decided to go out of my way to get this thing. What? It's not working? Oh man, come on. For real? I can probably only do it from the other side, I guess. No. Alright, that's it. I like how I tried to go every single way except for that the way that I couldn't actually, the one way that was the only way I could go.
発見
Did I activate this, I wonder? Yeah. I didn't really mind the remaster for the most part, but really the censorship in it is like, okay, what? I don't like that they censored it. Yeah, that would be nice if they would have did remakes in that style. But I mean, it was just a remaster and not a remake. And I am glad to be able to play it on my Switch because of that. But I don't. My main problem is definitely the censorship. That's what I really don't like about it. Yeah, I wish that it would have been better. Unfortunately, it's what we got, though. The censorship, though, man. What the hell? Okay, I thought for sure that this... Alright, I guess I was wrong. What is that symbol mean? That is that symbol. Like, why isn't it working? Well, I don't get what that's about. Oh well. We'll just continue on our way here. Oh my gosh, how in the world? There we go. I'm getting all kinds of turned around right now. Yeah, that would have been awesome. It'd be cool to get a full-blown Final Fantasy VIII remake. The rumor is, there's rumors that they're doing a Final Fantasy IX remake where they're like going all out like Final Fantasy VII remake, but we'll see. Nothing's officially ever been confirmed about it, I don't think, but I've heard tons of rumors about it. Yeah, I don't get that. Every time they do one of these old JRPG remasters and they like don't fix up the backgrounds, it's not like Final Fantasy VIII's the only game that they've had that issue with. But then people online are just doing it. Like, they're just being lazy. They are just being lazy. They're the ancients, right? Isn't that what the Cetra? The Cetra is the ancients. Are they supposed to be? I never really thought about it, to be honest. In Final Fantasy, I'm so used to Final Fantasy and the summons, I just never even question any of the things that you can summon. I'm just like, it's another thing you can summon, cool. Yeah, that's pretty, it's sad. Like, they need to stop being lazy with these remasters at very least. But I'm sorry to say that I still do buy them every time. Because even though it should have been better, just being able to have like a portable version of it is pretty cool. And I gotta get, once I finally, in months and months and months from now, get my copy of Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster, I will have Final Fantasy 1 through 12 minus 11, all physical copies on the Switch. And I even have the Final Fantasy 15 game on the Switch that's like the weird version that came out for cell phones. I got that on the Switch too. So many Final Fantasies on the Switch, I just can't help but have them and collect them. It definitely, Final Fantasy VIII does deserve better. I definitely agree with that. We all hold an oath, that is all. I know that all too well. Sincerity. Sincerity. Even I didn't know what he was saying. What does that even mean? Yeah, dude, I would definitely play Final Fantasy 14 on the Switch if it was a thing. Dude, I would love to see the Final Fantasy 13 trilogy re-released on the Switch or anything at this point, really. Like, dude, it'd be so cool. Click McClick in the house and Grando Reaper. I do have a golden axe, but I don't think it's actually level 3, unfortunately. Yes, Orm is very much in a state of disrepute. The valley is just a part of that. Eyes open. The Clink Kingdom, whose deeds we have come across time and time again, had a history of raiding Orem. Yeah, it was weird. I did enjoy it, though. I wouldn't say that Lightning is my favorite Final Fantasy character, but I do like Lightning a lot. I do like... Oh, these weasels are... These things are ganging up on me. Gotta put a stop to this right now. I do like Lightning a lot, though. I think Lightning is actually super cool. But I wouldn't say that Lightning is my favorite Final Fantasy character of all time. I would probably say my favorite Final Fantasy character of all time is actually Golbez from Final Fantasy IV. If I have to pick a main character that's my favorite, then Cecil from Final Fantasy IV. I love Final Fantasy IV. That's my number one. Also, Final Fantasy VI has so many awesome and cool characters. You mean like getting a relationship with them? Probably not Lightning, because she's kind of mean. You know, she's kind of mean. Golbez was evil. Golbez turns good at the end, or towards the end, if you don't remember. Sorry about that, spoiler alert. These disgusting bastards, leave me alone. Alright, so now I'm heading into new territory that I haven't explored yet. Okay, let me think. Let me really think about that for a second, because, I mean... Getting serious with... I could live there for a few years. Who would I go for? Oh my gosh, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. So many characters, so many worlds, so many possible Final Fantasy waifus. God, I almost want to pick one per game, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'll say Quistis is a good choice. Quistis is a good choice. Still thinking, though. I'm still thinking. I'm trying to narrow it down. I've got a few that popped into my mind from all kind of different games. Sweater! Final Fantasy Harem. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a manga coming out next week that's a Final Fantasy 15, the Harem adventure. I keep seeing all these Final Fantasy 15 related mangas coming out. Like, there's a Final Fantasy 15... Or a Final Fantasy... I meant 14. Final Fantasy 14 manga coming out that's a high school, modern-day high school comedy, but it's the characters from Final Fantasy 14. Like, what the heck? Who thought of that idea? But I pre-ordered it, I'm not gonna lie. I pre-ordered it. I mean, it's hard not to go Tifa, you know what I'm saying? It's hard not to go Tifa. Maybe I pick Tifa. If we're getting busy with it, you know? Also Renoa, man. I like Renoa too. Also might be a little bit... Oh, I know who I pick. I know who I pick. I know who I pick. I don't know why I thought... I don't know why I didn't think of this immediately. I pick Ashe. Princess Ashe from Final Fantasy XII. That's who I'll take. These gorillas are acting crazy. Like, come on, give me a break here. I can't even tell where I'm going. I think maybe I should run over here. Oh, who's somebody standing there? I used to visit the cemetery frequently, but not so much anymore. It must be humiliating for those whose lives were taken by the Felucia. Dang. Harsh. Harsh. Heck yeah, I would have danced with Renoa. Don't turn that opportunity down. Renoa's a sweetheart. But I could technically answer that question and pick one character per entry of the game. Like per Final Fantasy, I could tell you which one for each one if I had to break it down like that. Obviously, in Final Fantasy 1, you have no choice but to go with the white mage. Or if you're into older women, you could always go with Matoya. As a result of that, they can't enjoy their full lifespan, and so many of them die young. Many of these people are laid to rest here, people born long after me. Boom, boom, da 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 da. Something about that seems wrong. Girl from the White Fangs, you must have lived a very dangerous life. You bet she has. You should be on your guard so you don't die before I do. Dude, I bet. I look at stuff like that every once in a while. Or see it on the internet sometimes too. Dude, there's some amazing cosplays out there of Final Fantasy characters. Yeah. I'll probably be single again. I'll probably be single for like the rest of my life at this point. I'm prepared and acknowledge that that's a possibility. And I'm totally okay with it. And it's not because I don't think I can find anybody. It's because I won't settle for just anybody at this point. You know, I've dealt with too much nonsense. I would rather be by myself than have to deal with a bunch of bull crap. So I think the only way I would ever nowadays date again, I would have to meet a chick who was either like a hardcore anime nerd like me or a hardcore JRPG nerd like me. I think it would take at least one of those things. Maybe a hardcore Star Wars nerd girl I could get with if she was cool with the fact that I'm into anime and video games too, which seems like probably somebody like that would be. You never know. But dude, it's just got to that point. Like, I just don't think I could get along with somebody. I don't think they would understand me enough unless they too were also into some of the similar things. Yeah, I know. I ignore no red flags, dude. I'm talking about, dude, I'll see a red flag in a 5-minute conversation. Be like, anyway, we're done here. Do I need to go down and... Oh, no, probably not. Maybe I can see where I'm going now here. Oh, looks like this was the right way to go. I thought that I was taking a detour to hit that thing at first. Green mushrooms. It is, man. It was a little easier back in the day, I felt like. It's getting a little nuts out there, though. The sense of entitlement out there in the world of dating is mind-boggling. Oh, what have I done here? Okay, so I don't want to go this way, I guess. Maybe there's a way to go, like, up top, maybe? Oh, I see. I need to go around this way. Well, I thought that's what I needed to do, but I guess not. I need to get out of this cave, it turns out. That's what I need to do. This ain't the place. This ain't the place. Can I just, like, run across on the top up here? Oh, yeah, probably. Interesting. Okay. Surely I must have to go this way. Yeah, dude, the people are ridiculous like that. Dude, some women out there will be acting like if you play a video game, it's like you're cheating on them or something. Like, what? Calm down. And what's crazy is I'm not one of those kind of guys that, like, comes home from work and then plays a video game all the way till I go to bed, and I do that every day. I can't sit down for that long and focus on it for some reason. I just can't. So I'm not even like that kind of a gamer. Like, I'm like in reality, I'm like a little bit of a light gamer compared to some. I mean, I bought this game out at launch date. I'm still working on it. I feel like it's a month later now, you know? It takes me a while sometimes. I'll tell you what didn't take me a long time, though. Final Fantasy VII Remake, when that came out, it was like 2 days later, and I was like, done. I'm going to bed now. I played, but that was when, I also got that game when COVID happened, so there wasn't nothing else to do but sit in my house and play video games. It was the perfect time for that game to come out for me, because I just was able to sit and play it without interruption, just nonstop. Alright, now I gotta figure out. Okay, it looks like down here. EQ1. You know, it's not even necessarily that they have to be into the same stuff as me. I know that's what I said, but it's also, it's really like what you were saying. They need to respect your hobbies. But I do not think that I will date somebody who doesn't have a hobby of their own. Because then their hobby is, it's like you're their hobby, and if you do your hobby, then they feel neglected. But to me, it's also so weird that there's so many people out there that literally have no hobbies. Like, their hobby is scrolling on TikTok, pretty much. You know what I mean? Their hobby is social media. Like, that is freaking lame. Like, I'm not into social media in that way. I actually hate social media. I'm not a huge fan of it at all. I think it's kind of the downfall of our society, to be honest. But yeah, I ain't trying to date some social media obsessed lunatic. I'd rather have nothing, if that's all I can find. So that's how we've been rolling lately. And I am totally okay with it. Dude, there's times I've met chicks that I could possibly go on a date with, and if I have this thought to myself, then I know it's not even worth it. And it happens to me all the time. I'll be like, I could go on a date with this chick, but I'd kind of just rather go home and do a stream. If I feel like I'd rather go home and do a stream than go on a date with some chick, that's not a good sign.
変わってしまった場所なんですね。
Oh, yeah, the old classic.
いろいろな鳥たちが羽を休め、またと
I dated this girl when I was young who would get really mad about me playing video games. And back then, I played more than I play now, I'll be honest. But it wasn't that ridiculous still. Like, you know, like a couple of hours gaming every day, maybe. But, she hated it, and she would get so mad. But she would sit and read a book for like 5 hours straight. But that's okay to do. You know what I mean? Like, what's the difference, really? You know what I'm saying? What's the difference?
わからん。この地からフィルフサが完全に去り、理不尽とは言うまい。そんなひどいことをしたのは神代の民たち、侵入者の。
I always felt like I would be good at doing one of those like gender politics. I'm not talking about like trans people and stuff like that. I'm talking about men and women, straight relationships. I always think I would be good at like doing one of those social media pages that focuses on those types of gender politics. Like, believe it or not, I actually majored in gender studies in college. I was just interested in it, you know? So that was one of my majors. And I did learn a lot of interesting things, honestly. Especially about, like, gender and communication between the sexes and stuff like that. But that's aside from the point. I always think I'd be good at talking about straight relationship gender politics, but I can't do it. I couldn't even just put myself out there doing it, like, on a freaking TikTok or some crap like that. Because I got an image to uphold at my business. And you can't be getting political when you own a business. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just going ahead and saying I'd be damn good at it. Like, I could be like the non-douchebag Andrew Tate. Oh my god. Not exactly, though. Not exactly. Like, I don't know. I just feel like somebody needs to stand up for these young men out here and say how it really is without, like, also adding a layer of toxicity to it that is unnecessary. You know what I mean? Like, these guys need to believe in themselves and not let these women disrespect them and treat them like total garbage just because that is how it is now. Like, that is unacceptable. We do not need to put up with that crap. And people do not need to be humoring people who are that shitty. No, I wouldn't really want to do it instead of the restaurant. Not really. I mean, I'm just saying I think I could be good at it. I think I could be good at inspiring young men not to put up with bullshit from women. And I don't even mean it in a sexist way. I'm just saying in a flat-out, honest way. People have just gotten so shitty these days. And don't get me wrong, there's plenty of men out there that are total pieces of garbage too. But there's plenty of people that speak up on that. I just feel like there's not enough people who are in a healthy way talking to young men about basically not being abused by women, you know what I mean? You want to hear something weird? Me and Nathan were talking about how strange this is the other day. Like, I was looking at my my channel analytics, and like 40% of my subscribers, which obviously not many of them comes in here in the chats, but 40% of my subscribers are women on this channel here. Which, you know, I've only got like 270-something subscribers, so that, if I ever get a lot more, that could drastically change. But we just thought that was interesting. Because Nathan's female audience is something crazy, like 3% or something like that. But with that being said, I guess I could kind of understand that. Stephen J. Peterson, that's hilarious. I guess I could kind of understand it because, I mean, I do tend to play a lot of games that are actually really popular with women, including this series that I'm playing right now. Chicks love the Atelier games. Is there like... What am I doing here? So I can't get up. Maybe I can go this way to get up there? Maybe I can come around the corner here? No? Dang. Maybe? No, I can't even get up there. Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. Dude, I'm gonna get lost up in here. This place is hard to navigate, turns out. I don't even know. What the heck? Man, that sucks. That's the hard thing about it, you know? Is it almost takes somebody that is a stranger to talk to these people to where they'll listen. And it has to be, they have to feel like they're not being spoken to directly, and they need to feel like that they're hearing something that they recognize as a truth, not being told by somebody that they know, because nobody ever wants to listen when their friends are trying to help them out to save them from a horrible, toxic relationship or whatever, you know? Nobody will ever listen. Like, I have had friends that get in a bad relationship, and then I just don't hear from them for like 4 years, and then they finally break up, and then they're coming around being like, I'm sorry, man. I'm like, whatever. Dude, I cannot figure out how the heck to get up here. This place is nuts. Maybe this way? Maybe this is the way. Is that real? Click, is that really real? I don't really care. I don't care what people think of politically. Like, I'm more in the middle kind of guy. I'm a kind of a moderate when it comes to my politics. I'm not really like extreme one side or the other. I'm more in the middle. But the thing that's crazy is I come from a time period that it didn't really matter at the end of the day when it came to one-on-one relationships with people what your politics were. Like, you could look past that. That was just something, you know, that influenced how you voted. It wasn't a reason to be mortal enemies with somebody like it is nowadays. Nowadays, people find out that they're like, oh, I'm a Republican. Oh, you're a Democrat? Then you're the enemy. You're my sworn enemy. And then the other way around, too. Like, it's just crazy. Like, that is just so absurd. Like, people are mortal enemies over something that they have absolutely no control over, but having an opinion about. Because really, the corporations makes all the rules. You know, like, what the hell? What is wrong with people? Like, back when I was young, in the 90s, Republicans and Democrats would be like getting married to each other and stuff, and even though they didn't agree politically, it didn't matter. Can you imagine nowadays? I can't even imagine like a Democrat marrying a Republican nowadays. Like that seems outside of the realm of reality. Which is totally nuts. Yeah, that's all it is. And they're so successful at dividing people, and they've done it so well that now people are really, really, really seemingly more divided than I've ever seen before. Yeah. Sorry. In case if anybody was wondering, when I was talking earlier about my majors in college, my other major was fine arts. Fine arts with a concentration in graphic design and digital photography. And now I run restaurants. But I will say I do use those graphic design skills in my restaurant, so at least there's that. Yep, you got that right, Alexander. You got that right. It cracks me up because it's like, I don't care what it does. Like, the point of what I'm saying right now is not about the politics of the whole Bud Light transgender beer can thing. I just think that it's insane that people care so much about that to where they are boycotting the shit out of Bud Light here in the US. Like, I've been barely selling any. I've been sitting on cases for weeks at my restaurant because we carried Bud Light anyway. But it blows my mind that people care so much about that trans person being on that can to the point where they'll boycott the beer, but nobody will boycott all of these companies that are poisoning us, where they can legally put these poisonous chemicals in our food that are outlawed in every other country. We're not boycotting them? Like, our priorities are screwed up in America. They're like, you know what? We don't want no gays on our can. But you can poison the shit out of us all you want. Give us that cancer. America. Like, what the fuck? I don't know why. I gotta calm myself down here. I'm about to get on a political rant. I'm over here getting on one tonight. Grando Reaper, that's the best thing I've read all day. My father-in-law seriously thinks Russia has contracted witches that cast spells on Republicans in the U.S. Oh, man. I hope they make a... There needs to be a Netflix original series based on that concept. I would watch that. That is the best. I'm laughing. Just the mental picture in my mind of all that going down is cracking me up. Oh god, dude. Dude, now I gotta be careful about these witches. I gotta be careful what I say. These witches might come for me next. No, I know what you mean. Not necessarily about witches, but I know some people, and I don't want to get too political and mention exactly what they believe, because for all I know, somebody in here maybe believes that same thing, and I'm all for believing what you want to believe, even if I personally, in my mind, think that it's completely ridiculous. But I have met some people who believe some pretty ridiculous stuff, and there's a lot of people that will believe it, and it would be so much more funny if they weren't so serious about believing the stuff that they believe. But hey, man, believe whatever you want, I guess. My big thing is like, live how you want to live, believe what you want to believe, don't force your lifestyle and your beliefs on anybody else, and we're all good. That's just how I feel. It's like, I get mad when people try to force stuff on me that it's like, leave me alone. I'm just minding my own business. Kind of like the old classic, you're trying to eat a steak in a restaurant and if some vegan comes out of nowhere and starts harassing you for it. Like, mind your own business, you know? You go be a vegan. I'll eat my steak. Leave me alone. There's no reason for the harassment. Now, it's funny I use that as an example because I was vegan for 5 years. Oh my gosh, I let myself die. How embarrassing. Well, that's what I get for not paying attention. Oh my gosh, no. I screwed up bad, guys. I was just all casually bitching about stuff and then this happened to me. Oh my gosh, dude, what the heck? How could I have been? How could I have been such a fool? Well, that was awful. I'm gonna die. Just go ahead and kill me, man. Just go ahead and kill me so I can come back and try to fight you again. Oh my gosh, am I gonna have to run all the way back here? Oh my gosh, seriously, just kill me. There. Oh, Lila's still alive. Now kill Lila. Alright, we died. Dang, that was sad. Yeah, that's not okay either. Like, everybody leave each other alone. Jeez, don't force yourself on people in any kind of way. It's like one time I was me and my friend, actually Nathan was there for this. Me and Nathan and a couple of our friends, we went to this place, to this pizza place, and we're eating pizza, and this religious group came up to us and just started drilling us, man. And we were like, look, we're not bothering you guys or talking to you. Can you please leave us alone? We're not interested in your religion. Like, come on, man. Alright, let's see here. How screwed am I on this? I am really gonna have to run all the way there again. Oh my gosh. Oh, I really screwed up that one, guys. I really screwed up that one. I think it was kind of beating me down, though, you know. Maybe, maybe I should, like, do a little bit of grinding and... Let's fight these things and see how much experience I get, see if it's worth. Yeah, it really is, especially in America. Like, maybe if you're growing and making all of your own food, you could pull it off. But who knows, maybe you can't even get seeds that are technically healthy anymore. But who knows? I don't think I could do it, man. If I could forget about all the things that the Amish aren't allowed to have, if I could, like, erase that from my brain, then maybe. But, dude, I'd be sitting around in the Amish community being like, oh, man. Well, only for 1 month, though. Only for 1 month. I'd do it for a month. I'd do it for a month. I'd do it for a month. I didn't see where you said a month at first. I was thinking permanently. Oh my gosh, I gotta start paying attention. These fights are not easy. I cannot believe I just did that. Alright, but luckily, I have this. Okay. Sheesh. Oh. Yeah, no gaming. But yeah, I mean, I would do it for... I would probably try to do it, live in any type of culture for a month. That's right, Grando. That would be the ultimate... That would be the ideal scenario for me. Or imagine, maybe I could live in a harem manga world that's about an Amish harem, but it's a manga. Maybe I could have the best of both worlds.
成長したな、ライザ。
The count is 9 concubine would be hilarious. Uh-oh. That guy's getting ready to eat the spaghetti. Even the regular enemies aren't around here. They ain't no joke. I should probably do I've been sort of neglecting fights. I should probably do a little bit of combat training. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take a short break, use the bathroom, you know, all that classy stuff. I'll be back in a few minutes. Kingpin Woody Harrelson, I know exactly what you're talking about. I'll be back in just a few minutes, guys. I'm just gonna take a small breather. I'll be right back, and then I'll run. I'll probably actually just be grinding on some monsters for a little while before I go to bed. But I will be right back.
Steven's Magic Castle.
It's a YouTube channel.
Oh, no, thank you. No, thank you.
Here, pig.
Oh, dear. Oh, great. Oh, Lord. Oh, dear. Oh, good grief. Oh, Lord. Oh, dear.
Here, big.
That's a good burger.
That's a good burger.
That was a really good burger.
That's a good burger. That's a good burger.
That was a good burger.
Mid-City Grill. The burgers are good. Remember to eat breakfast every day.
Remember to always eat your breakfast.
I really like shrimp. I wanna put those shrimps on my lips. I wanna chew them up with my teeth. Because I really like shrimp. I wanna chew them up. I wanna put them on my lips. I really like shrimp. I wanna put those shrimp right on my lips. Shrimp. They swim around in the ocean, and you can eat them.
Brush your teeth. Brush your teeth. Brush your teeth. Brush your teeth. Don't forget to brush your teeth. Brush. Don't forget to brush your teeth. Chickens. Chickens are a curious creature. They used to be dinosaurs, but now they're just all birds. They like to walk around in the grass, pecking on stones and bugs and such. They like to flap around, but they really can't fly that good. But they can soar around like a little glide, just a little glide around. You can find them on farms. Sometimes you can just find them running around out in the woods. Chickens. You can find most stuff from about anywhere. Eating salads can be a lot of fun. Eating salads can be really fun.
Corn. It's a plant that grows out of the earth. It grows and gets these little yellow kernels that you can use to dry out and cook up and make popcorn, or you can just eat the corn right off the cob, roasted over a campfire maybe. You know you love that corn. Everybody loves corn around these neck of the woods, so if you don't like corn, then maybe you should go somewhere else, 'cause corn's delicious. Ooh boy, I love corn. Corn. It's a good eating. Woo!
Come on down to Mid-City Grill and try our newest burger special, the Crankus, a loaded potato burger with our house-made bacon mayo, delicious beef, glorious cheddar cheese, tasty hash browns, mouth-watering sour cream, and crispy bacon. The Crankus. Come and get one.
I have returned. Buy my girl a burger, not a Bugatti. That's hilarious. Okay, let's see here.
言われてみれば焦って戦ってたかも。
Okay, let's see. Now I gotta remember how in the world I even got down there to begin with. I think I went... Oh yeah, I'm not even trying to go there. I'm trying to do some fights. Oh my gosh, come on now.
みんな敵よ久しぶりに行くぞそれじゃまだいけね皆さんまだ怖いものですよ当てるよ任せろライザそこだお願いしますリラさんまとめてあげるリラさん任せてください風の力を最大限に見切れるかしら
Alright, let's see here. Oh no. Whoopsies. Oh well. Let's have Ryza do the work. She said, "Thank you, Ryza. I actually got that one." Proteus on Switch physical Steam. Oh, okay, I gotta see what that is. I gotta see. I'm looking what that is right now. I'm gonna see. Have I heard of this? Or no? Proteus. Proteus. Oh, crazy. It's like some kind of first-person shooter. I'm not familiar with this game. Interesting. Pretty cool game. It's super cheap. It's like the physical copy's like $30. So I don't see why not to give it a try. Dang, dude, these things are not joking around right now. Yeah, I'm like that too sometimes. Sometimes just like to play a game where I don't have to even think and I'm just going. This thing's starting to make me mad, this guy. He's just doing the ultimate beatdown party on him right now. I gotta tell Nathan to get on that.
そうね。強くなっちゃったみたい。皆さんの力になれるよう精進を続けます。
Oh my gosh, you know what I just realized I should probably do? I haven't done this in a while. There's so many different things you can do in this game, I forget half the time half the crap you can do. I should go strengthen my equipment that I have. The other day when I built all that new equipment for myself, I don't think that I even went and strengthened any of it.
強化できそうなのは何を使おう。
Yeah. Dang. Dang, there's some stuff in here that really adds to it. Like it's plus 22s and stuff. A lot of stuff to add strength. I don't see any good defense though. It doesn't look like. Oh, I can like I can do a lot more strengthening than I used to be able to do. That's good to know. So let's put that on there. Make her super powerful. How about that?
強い特性がいいよね。よし、これでいこう。やった、完成。
You know, that game was so successful and they did that like that remaster of it or remake or whatever it was. I'm surprised they didn't do a sequel to that game, to be honest.
何を使おう。
It's gonna make everyone more
それも
powerful.
決めていかなきゃ。よし、これでいこう。かなり強くなっ。強くしてくれそうなのは。強い特性がいいよね。よし、これでいこう。やった、完成。何を使おう。特性も決めていかなきゃ。こんな感じかな。やった完成。強くしてくれそうなのは。特性も決めていかなきゃ。よし、これでいこう。かなり強くなった気がする。どれを強くしようかな。強くしてくれそうなのは。
Oh yeah, this is gonna help a ton.
特性も決めていかなきゃ。よし、これでいこう。かなり 使おう。特性も決めていかなきゃ。よし、これでいこう。やった、完成。強くしてくれそうなのは強い特性がいいよね。こんな感じかな。やった完成。強くしてくれそうなのは強い特性がいいよね。こんな感じかな。
Massive upgrades going on right here.
強くしてくれそうなのは強い特性がいいよ。よし、これでいこう。かなり
These are all the people I haven't been using that much, so I'm not that worried about them for now. I can even do this.
何を使おう。
Might as well do all these too,
何を
I
使おう。
guess.
強い特性がいいよね。こんな感じかな。
Oh yeah, crafting those magical
強
things.
くしてくれそうなのは
Really doing like some massive upgrades to my stats here from this stuff.
特性も決めていかなきゃ。こんな感じかな。やった完成。何を使おう。
Not upgrade at all. Ooh.
特性も決めてこんな感じかな。何を使おう。特性も決めてよし、これでいこう。
Alright. Who else we need? Patricia. Let's upgrade your stuff a bit.
も決めこんな感じかな。強く
For
してくれ
this
そう
whole
なの
thing
は
here.
強い特性がいいこんな感じかな。やったー。強
Gotta
くして
upgrade
く
her
れそう
stuff
な
too.
のは特性も決めていく。よし、これでいこう。
Almost done. Just 3 more items to do.
特性も決めて。よし、これでいこう。やったー。何を使おう。
Gosh, I have so much stuff. It's ridiculous. Alright, one more.
何を使おう。強い特性。よし、これでいこう。やった、完成。
Probably in a minute. Any minute. It's gonna be any minute.
評価で強くしてくれそうなのは。
Alright. Now I'm curious of something.
どこへ向かう？
Now that I've went and did that. Isn't this where I was at? Yeah. Let's go fight one of those same things. Because they were kind of beating me down previously. Before I went and upgraded that equipment.
遠くから何かの鳴き声が聞こえ
Let's
てき
see. Let's see how tough they are now.
た。どんな素材も無駄にならないからね。
Where is one of those things? I'm just gonna fight one of these same guys from before.
とりゃー。敵です。気をつけて。マトリチュ。ジェイス。頼りになります。カラさん、前に出過ぎないでくださいね。これでおしまい。終わりライザー。ライズさん、お願いします。やれないんだから。私の全力だよ。終わりです。今だけリアが作れるかも。それは全力だよ。決めます。熱いよ。体勢を立て直さないと。始めるよ。
Hoodia!
ありがとう、ライザー。リラさん、お願いします。任せる、ライザー。お願いします、リラさん。
おい、気をつけろ。
まだ
やばい雰囲気だぞ。
はい、任せて、リラさん。そこだ。出資の相手。決めます。まとめて相手だ。そこよ。好きだなければ砕けろ。終わりです。 そろ鍵を作れそうだが当然だよ。試してみるか。リーダーよく期待して走れますか。やった一体倒したよ。見事じゃクラウディア。そこよまだいける。隙だらけよ。助けてください。
Dude, Mega Man's are a challenge these days. When I was a kid, I was alright at Mega Man, but nowadays when I go back, I'm like, damn, I don't remember it being this hard. Okay, that upgrade to my equipment, I think, definitely helped me out. I feel like that those guys didn't beat on me nearly as bad as before. Oh yeah, these guys are way not near as bad now. I can't believe I went that whole time and forgot to upgrade that new equipment that I got. The sewers, yeah, dude, those sewers, I remember those. Good lord. There's so many old games that I was awesome at when I was a kid, but now when I go back, I'm like, damn, this game is way harder than I remember. Like, for example, the old school Castlevanias. Some of those just feel straight up brutal. Like, dude, Contra. The old school Contra, dude. I swear. The game is way harder than I ever remembered it being. That's right, the Konami code. The old classic Konami code. Sure, we've all input that many a time back in our days. When I was a teenager, I had a t-shirt of the Konami code. I just now remembered. Memory unlocked.
フィルフサの気配は来い。全方位警戒しろ。どこから来るかわからんぞ。
I don't think I played the Beavis and Butthead game on the Super Nintendo either, actually. Alright, let's see here. Hopefully I've not gotten myself into a situation I can't get out of again. I don't want to fight that one.
詰めておこう。
とりあえず集めておくか。
それ。どこへ向かう？
ライザなら有効活用。
I'm gonna try to fight one of these weird monkey Felucia. See what they're like. Wow, those are pathetic. Legend or legendary? Dang. Oh, that one a lesson right there. Man, I haven't seen Legend in forever. I need to watch that movie again. It's been so long. I probably should. I probably ought to add Legend to my film collection. Honestly, I can't believe I actually don't already have it. What a classic fantasy film of the days of yore. Arigato, Ryza. It's time to bring out Lila, the ultimate badass. I remember there's unicorns in it. The last unicorn. I do have a copy of The Last Unicorn, and Flight of the Dragons, and the animated Hobbit. All three of those produced by Rankin and Bass. Suitcase! Dude, those gorillas are weak against Ryza's attacks, and it's kind of badass. A man must marry the woman he loves to stop darkness from killing the daylight. Legend, starring Tom Cruise. Can I not get up? Like, oh, I can't get up there, can I? Dang, how did I get there before? I don't remember now. I remember coming here and being like, oh, I can't figure out how to get where I'm supposed to be at. Let me just make sure there's not another way down here before I go and do something dumb. Oh yeah, this is the way. Somewhere. Was it this way? No.
何か貴重なものが見つかりそう。少し見て回りたいな。
Is that it? Oh shoot! Oh, there's the other one. All right. Oh, that reminds me. That reminds me. Birdemic is so hilarious, dude. Dude, Birdemic, shock and terror. That movie, me and Nathan watched that movie and laughed our asses off the whole time. It's so horribly done and hilariously bad, and it's trying to have that environmentalist message in it. Oh, that movie is so bad and stupid. Me and Nathan watched that movie, laughed our asses off. And then we randomly made my dad watch it, and my dad watching it the whole time like, what the? Oh man, funny stuff. I'm gonna hold out, I guess, for a little bit before I spin those. Yeah, I agree. Me and Nathan it used to be like our tradition to watch B movies and laugh at them. Back in the day. Me and Dave would do that too. I remember me and Dave would always go get like a bunch of tacos, and then we'd just chill out and watch B movies back to back eating tacos. That used to be what we did. That used to be our thing that we did. Is this the way that I need to go? Did not being able to find any of those. No. Oh, here's one. At least I can grab this one. Wish I would have did that last time. Alright. So at least we can see a little bit of the map now. Dang, I gotta figure out how to get that one up there, though. Jeez. Alright, let's see now if that monster destroys me so brutally like it did before. Oh, can't even use that. Oh, a spirit isopod, just what I always wanted. Oh, Rosen leaf, my favorite. Alright, here we go.
本当にあっちもこっちもそれだけ紙をまったく
さっきの場所もなんだか私までムカついてきたよ。
Yeah, They do. Dave gets stuff like that. He gets a little wild. He's going crazy on it.
嬉しいことを言ってくれるの。そういえばコロさんって、
まああの時は出会ったばかりで、どこの馬の骨とあれでもリラさんが一緒だったから、下手すれば新たな侵入者扱いだったろう。
操作の使命にか。
And then the monster's gonna come.
何？
待って。
Yep. We gotta fight this old bastard. That thing whooped me last time. Hopefully I can put up a fight against it this time around.
倒せば群れ持ち。こっちに気づきました。
Also, last time I was a little distracted. I was like going on a rant while not even paying attention that I was in a boss fight. I'm pretty sure he would have beat me anyway, with all that crap equipment that I was wearing. Dang, his breath be stinking. Alright, here we go. Dang, brutal. Dang, man. Oh my god, it's getting serious. Gotta knock this guy out. He's about to unleash a brutal attack on me, I just know it. Oh, here it comes. He's about to do it. my gosh. Really? That is ridiculous. That was too hardcore of an attack. Jeez, man, it's just a constant onslaught. Oh my gosh. Gosh.
行くぞ。お願いできますか、カラさん。これでゆっくり。もう一度。目がなる。痛いぞ。これがわらわの戦い方だ。発射じゃ。少し腫れると。皆さん注意してください。狙い撃つ。
Come on.
わらわの名に従え。その調子じゃ。さあ準備完了じゃ。月の裁きを受けるがよい。ルナジャッジメント。まだいける。私の手にもだよ。ライザ、いけるか。見えた。この位置だ。ライザ、お願い。
No. Everyone's dead now. Oh no. Somehow he didn't hurt us. I don't know how that happened. That was a miracle right there.
まだまだよし、今ならいけそう。今さすがですね、ライザさん。風の力を最大限に。
Maybe I've gotten past the worst.
よし、こっちじゃこっちじゃ。お願い。まだまだまだ。しまいじゃ。熱いのをあげる。見えた。この位置なら。こっちたちの全力だよ。この。せーの。見えた。まだいける。今だに当てる。燃えちゃいなさい。こっちじゃこっちじゃ。弾け。見えた。この位置なら。とどめて。捉えた。これでおしまい。
少々まずいこと
この位置なら。私の全力だよ。カラさん、お願いします。見えた。まだいける。コアクリスタル借りるぞ。発動時派手に頼むぞ。カラさん、助かります。ライザ、私に任せて。まだいける。当てられる。それ。はっ、いっけー。
Thought maybe he was gonna beat me at first, but I think maybe I got him. Could be wrong, man. Could be wrong.
私の全力だよ。
Maybe I'll pull it off. I will say this entry has a lot more challenging bosses than the first two games.
林の全力。
No!
全員警戒せよ。二つよ。
I cannot seem to break this son of a gun.
ライザキック。冷たいのの言い方当てるよ。聖なる光を食らうがよい。
Okay, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. I can survive that.
当てるよ。当てるよ。いっけー。
The first time he did it, he almost wiped me though.
こっちじゃこっちじゃ。この位置なら。ここなら通る。遅い。それ。とどめて。よいしょ。グラフラ、お願い。見えた。やるよ、カラさん。見える。よいしょ。私の全力だよ。
まずいことになったな。
そろそろ終わりか。怖いぞ。普通に殴る。それそれ。わかりました。カラさん。殴るだけではないけど。当てる。発射だ。捉えた。少し腫れると。
すごいな。さすがリラと同じ大連続だ。
風の力を最大限に。コアクリスタル借りるぞ。これに決まりじゃ。
Oh man, we almost got him. We almost got him.
当てるよ。いいちれ。ここならまだまだまだ。こっちがこっちじゃ。熱いのを当てる。これは冷たいよ。見えた。あいつだ。当てられないんだから。
Yeah. Got him. Well, that was a little easier than the one that had the device on it. No.
やはり
Don't make me feel like a loser, like that was supposed to be easy. Come on. I actually had to go gear up and stuff. I knew it was Felucia that ruled over this area. I could see the little ones scattering. So that means we have accomplished what we were asked to do. We have to be careful because it doesn't mean the Felucia have gone away. Even if we destroy that machine, the Felucia are still dangerous beings. Once their instincts have been stimulated, it is not easy to calm living things. After all, they are beasts by nature. As people of Aurum, it is something we just have to accept. I can imagine what it would be like to live amongst those Felucia. We only know what they are like when they are insane. What a waste of a long-lived machine they have bequeathed us. The code of the universe also has been sending these powerful things into the world. I wonder if they have so much technology that they don't even have to worry about how powerful things are. It's not very pleasant to be reminded always about the things we are up against. I have suggested to other clans that they search for these machines and destroy them. That will take quite some time, though. There are too many crazy people who are willing to stick their head into a Felucia's nest to check them out. Come to think of it, why did you know that it was deep in the cave? Of course, I only had to stick my head in and check them out. Well, that should make it easier to get to and from the pass anyway. Back to the village we go. No. Leave me alone, Felucia.
俺たち人間にもその責任がある。集落に戻る間もフィルフサを片付ける。
そうだね。協力できることはしていきたいな。お主らの席ではないというのに。真面目よの。
Maybe I can get to that thing from this side. Huh? Maybe that's how I can get it. It seems like it should be just right around here somewhere, right? Oh no, it doesn't look like it's a place that I can reach. But just in case, let's see if it's down here. It's worth a little check. Oh, no. Well, maybe. The heck? Oh. No. Ah. Let's see. I think this might be the way that I needed to go, perhaps. Wonder if I can get in here. Let's see if I got what it takes. Oh man, I don't. Let's see if this brings me... Oh yes, this is exactly where I needed to come to get the, that other little checkpoint, we'll call it. I forget what they actually call them in the game, but, you know, whatever. Yahoo! Let's take a look at that map now. Oh, I would have actually been forced to go this way, it turns out. So I need to go all the way back here to the village. Yeah, I just realized now if you hit the same button that makes you dash in the game, it you can move this fast. Sadly, I didn't know that before. Wait a minute. Isn't that... Oh, well, I'll just do this. Well, at least we beat that thing.
水が戻った聖地も今頃は少しでも昔の姿に戻っているだろうか。
Let us return to Kala's tent.
何者か立っておるな。何をしておる。さあさあ集めちゃいましょうね。何か話したそうにしているな。
これも使えるのか。
Alright. Now that I'm back at the Ewok village, if I go in here and there's a C-3PO sitting on a throne, then I don't know. Glad to see you all back safe and sound. If there's something you want to say, Master Kala? As you know, this was an important test that I had to see for myself. A test? Ryza, why do you so easily allow Kala to accompany you? Can you not help but notice how Master Kala is now? Even me? No, well, I'm sorry, yes. Yeah. Ugh, why me too? Good to have you back, Ryza. I heard from the others that they said they started hearing from others via the Bird's Pass. Other clans are contacting too, it seems. I heard there are few in number, but still good to hear from them. They are not so easy to wipe out, huh? That's a relief. Just like the Felucia, I'm pretty relieved because we took down the head of the herd. I guess all living things are stubborn. We are no different, being descendants of Clint Kingdom, I guess. The runes that once stood may be destroyed, but we still go on. Just like the people of Nemed. I wonder if that is how it will be with our family lineages too. I haven't really thought about it. We all inherit things, connect to others, and end up where we are now. Well, Kala also has work to do, so we should head back to base. Indeed, we are all tired from all the walking. Yes. Yes, yes. Is that right there? I just have to wonder. Is this the lady that wants the bestial heir? Or the person? Yeah. Well, you can have it. I can make more of that. If I get poison needles, maybe those will come in handy. That looks good. What's that? Oh, shoot. Hey, good. Do you wonder what it is? Yes, what kind of prey was that? I'll tell you. This is made from the horns of a spirit that lives in a valley a little way from here. A spirit? It's not a very big enemy, but it has a powerful magical barrier around it, and it can fly wherever it wants to. Whoa. 3PO, Warlord of Endor. That oil bath is gonna feel so good. Even with my strength, it took me a whole day and night to defeat it, but a human would be easily overwhelmed. Wow. Would you trade me for that?
すまんの
I'm sorry, this is
そ
also
なたのそれ
attractive,
も魅力的じゃ
but I can't give this to anyone.
これには
It's sealed with the strength of a powerful spirit. Only I can control it. Oh, I see. That's too bad, but never mind. Forget about it. Well.
それ
That is something really special, isn't it? All this time, I thought it was a hair ornament.
いや普通の
No, it is a regular hair ornament. What? But Dean believed what you said. That's fine. Let him believe it. It's better for his sake. Oh my gosh.
出会いはすぐに
Guys like him get arrogant quickly. It's better he thinks he's not ready yet. The truth will become apparent soon enough. I will enjoy the look of surprise on his face.
さっきの動物
That theory was just something random you came up with, wasn't it? I know you're doing it because you think it's funny. Turns out, that character's a little trickster. Let's go down to the Atelier and see what happens. The name of this quest is called Unexpected Reunion. Who is about to show up? Unexpectedly, that I haven't already reunioned with. It's gonna be Sephiroth.
こんなところで休んで
Kala, is it okay for you to kill time here?
あの天幕
I
におる
can't
と
stay in that tent
周りが
because of the
やかましくて
noises
やって
around me.
そう
I
走
feel
る
sorry
の
for the
旅に
people
同
of
乗
the
する
Wave Tuner clan.
何
If there are any important news, they will come to me directly.
ほれ
Just like this.
カラ様には後でしっかり仕事をして
I
い
will
ただ
have
くと
you
し
do
て
your work later. Master Kala, but I have to talk to Ryza
ライ
now.
ザ殿に私
Me?
ああ
Yes, actually a visitor has come. Oh man, maybe it's the one chick from the last game. Maybe she is gonna make an appearance. It would make sense. We're in her world. Huh? A visitor? Oh, it's Fee. Not who I was thinking. But now we get to know what happened to him. He's alive still. Look, there he is. He's still wearing the necklace. That weird little son of a bitch. What? What?
まさか
What on Fee? Fee. Wait, really? It's Fee. There's no doubting it. Look, there's the necklace from Ryza.
こんなに早く
I can't believe we got to see you again so soon.
信じられない
Wow, I can't
会い
believe
た
it.
かったぜ
Fee, I wanted to see you. It really is you, Fee. We meet again. Fee.
ごめんね
Sorry that you came back alone. It must have been scary, right? Fee.
なんてことない
Sounds like it was no big deal.
そう
Yeah, even still, I was worried.
よく無事だっ
You
た
seem
な
completely okay. Where have you been all this time?
なんと
Well. What a huge surprise. The one we found after all this time was the Fee you were looking for.
これも
This must be a blessing from the sun and the guidance of the
日
moon.
のカラさん
Thank you,
わ
Kala.
らわの
Don't
子で
thank
は
me.
ない
One of the travelers crossed the path you cleared earlier and had this child with them.
旅人
A traveler? From which clan?
聞いて驚くなかれ
Don't be surprised when I tell you, they're from the Soul Speaker clan, guardians of the sanctuary. What did you?
久しぶり
Well.
良き錬金術師
It's been a long time, Rysel and Stout.
その仲間た
The
ち
honest alchemist and her buddies. Well, who is this?
ボス
Oh, this is the one from the first game. I forgot
おい
about
おい
her.
おいマジかよ
お久しぶりです
Long time no see. How have you
これっ
been?
て
Maybe this is really a blessing after all.
こいつは驚
I'm
いた
absolutely shocked. Are we close to the sanctuary? No, she must have traveled quite the distance to deliver Fee or to.
あの方も
She is also from Orin, right?
詳しくは聞い
I
て
don't
な
know
いけ
too
ど
much about her, but I think she saved Boss's life
ボスさ
before.
ん
あいつ
She's very strong despite being so
めちゃくちゃ
small.
強いぞ
She's like a bundle
ま
of
るで雷の
thunderbolts
束が
storming
歩いてるみ
around.
たいな感じだ
Too bad that she doesn't get to join our party.
ヒロさんがフィーを
Did you
助けて
save
くれたんです
Fee?
いっつもそうだな
It's always like this.
知らない間に
Something
俺たち
happens
の
to our
友達を
friends when we're not there, and you're.
私からは
I didn't do anything. This one came to me alone.
ふむ
Wow, that can't be a
どういうこと
coincidence.
ですか？
Huh? What do you mean?
なだめの
It's cool because this character that's randomly showed up from the first game looks so much older now compared to what they looked like in the first game.
心
They
の
aged
意
her.
を捉え伝
The Fairy of Solace, which perceives the rhymes of one's heart,
えヒロに残った
sensed the
主
rest
の
of you in the
心を
heart of
遠
Kilo
くから
and
捉えやってきた
came here from afar.
そんなことまでできる
It can even do that? The Fairy of Solace can even sense the spirit of a dragon?
は
Fee, that's amazing. I could feel your warmth with this one. I got a call from the Wave Tuner clan. I was inspired to come see you. Pretty cool, though. Boss, you have grown so much. Kilo.
まさかキロさんともフィーとも再会できるなんてな。
そうだ、フィーの仲間たちが集まるっていう庭があるんだよね。なだめの水の庭じゃな。
Wow.
フィーと一緒に行ってみましょうか。いいもの手に入るかな。
とりあえず集めておくか。
See what's going over here. Now that you've returned back to your home of Orim, you're not so weak anymore, are you? Seems like there's nothing to worry about. It must have been hard to reach Kilo, right? Fee. Felicia chased me, but I ran and hid and made it through. And then ran away again. Oh, Miss Ryza, are you sure that translation is correct? Oh dear. You will get weaker when you go to our world, so you can't stay with us forever. But with Fee here, other fairies can find Fee and return here, as Kala said. So if that happens, you won't be lonely. Definitely the weirdest fairies in a game series, by far, maybe. Of course we can come and visit as much as possible. The Wave Tuner clan will play with you too. Right? It is best for Fee to stay here. Miss Ryza. Ryza, Kala said to come to the tent. It seems she has something important to discuss. I wonder what it is. No idea. Fee. Oh my gosh. I've been having issues today with my little avatar down here. I'm all frozen again. Frozen solid. Oh well, I'm just gonna turn him off. I'm about to be done here anyway. Getting pretty tired. Tao's always been all cool and calm at his roots since he was young. But when our adventures first started, he'd get scared of monsters and run around in a panic. I see, I didn't expect that. Now, though, he carries himself well, even in a place like this. It feels like he's really grown up. You know, calm and compromised, inside and out, he's a totally different person from before. Even from my perspective, Mr. Tao's one of the calmest students in the capital's academy. Oh, I had no idea. So he's pretty popular in the academy, too. Yes. When I look at him, I see lots of girls coming to talk to him. He doesn't pay it any mind, though, and he's friendly with everyone. And yet, with me, he hasn't. You know, I wonder, have you tried making more of an effort to talk to him much, Patty? Huh? Well, you see. I thought unnecessary chatter would be a hassle for him. This won't be easy. Yeah, anyway, that's not what I was really trying to do here. Where's my... There it is. I'm just trying to go save the game. Yeah, I got... definitely throughout the whole... If you count the whole day, because where I streamed earlier, too, I definitely made some progress today. Probably just a handful more streams of this game, and I'll beat it. All right.
いつまで休む？
さあ、出発だ。
Let's give it a little save here. All right, I'm calling it a night. I'm getting tired. Let me just take a look at something real quick here. So I'm 35 hours into the game. Looks like I'm probably gonna at least get a good 40 hours out of this game. This one I think is seems a little longer than the other ones, or I just have taken longer than I did before. But anyway, thanks guys for stopping by. Thanks so much. Appreciate you guys. Always a good time. You can catch me tomorrow on Game Geezin over on the Nathan Napalm channel. It will be our last time doing the show live before we just convert it completely to a podcast. So definitely tune in for that. And all of you guys have a great night. Grando, hope you get over the flu if you're still watching. Alright guys. Here we go. Y'all have a good one.
ややこしい。